Morning.
Hi, Sal. Hey, you know something? You look good enough to eat.
Make you a cornflakes like everybody else.
You're sharp with it and all, aren't you?
Give over. If Curly sees us, he'll start doing his Mary Whitehouse impression.
Yeah, but he's not here yet. And he knows we've got to make an early start. I know, you've not seen him on your travels, have you?
Me, no. I've not seen him since yesterday dinner. When I told him Lois wouldn't be going to this rave up with him.
Well, he'll still be lying in his pit feeling sorry for himself. He might even have slashed his wrist.
Well, he can't be heartbroken over Lois, can he? Yeah. He's never even met her.
Doesn't matter, does it? I mean, it's another rejection, isn't it? You see, Curly, he's not very good with women. I mean, I don't know why. I try to help him out, give him a few tips and that, but I suppose you've either got it or you've not, eh?
Oh, you really fancy yourself, don't you?
What, me? No, honest. I mean, I can never figure out why all the girls go mad about me.
Oh, I know. It must be very boring for you. Anyway, I'm going to make it a be nice to Curly day today.
Nah, it's wasted on Curly. Be nice to me instead.
You don't need it. Poor old Curly does, though.
It's amazing, Mrs. Bishop. I mean, she just walked through that yard gate and straight into my life.
Well, that's very nice.
Nice? Nice? It's wonderful. It's incandescent. Oh, her name's Tina, by the way.
Yes, you told me.
Isn't it amazing how you don't get any warning?
How do you mean? Warning of what?
Well, you know, that there's a turning point in your life coming up. I mean, like me. I was stood there in the yard and wham, a turning point in my life.
Well, you can't really be sure of that, Norman.
Oh, yeah, deep down. Mind you, it's just as well we don't know these things are coming. Otherwise, we're on pins all the time, waiting for time to pass. Like kids waiting for Christmas morning so they can rip the wrapping off the Christmas presents.
Do you mind moving, Norman?
Oh, sorry. Oh, Mrs. Bishop, she's terrific looking. I mean, not flashy. You know, bags of class.
Well, of course, looks aren't the main things in a person.
Oh, no. I've always said that. But still, I mean, it's nice all the same, and I'm very pleased that she's terrific looking.
If you're attracted to someone, well, they look good to you, don't they? Even though they may look nothing special to other people.
But she is. I mean, she's knockout. Well, you'll see for yourself tonight at Susan Barlow's 21st, because I'm taking her. Because I asked her, and she said, great, straight off.
I hope you'll introduce me.
God, just think if Sally's friend hadn't let me down. I would have had to take her. I would have been stuck with her. And then I couldn't ask Tina, could I? Tina, that's her name, by the way. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you told me.
Ah, well, it's fate, Mrs. Bishop. We have this kind of a rapport. You know, it's like we've seen each other in some previous existence.
Well, I'm very pleased.
Aye, it's going to change my life, Mrs. Bishop. I wonder if I could do with some new underpants.
Ah, you're awake at last.
I've been awake for ages. Made a cup of tea. Where is everybody?
Deirdre and Dad have just gone into town to do a bit of last-minute shopping. And Tracy and Jessica have just nipped down to the corner shop. Oh, and you've been snoring.
Me? Never. Well, Jessica never complains.
Ah, like that, is it?
Of course it is. Birthday cards?
Yeah. Two for you.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, by the way.
Same to you.
All right, who's that from?
Mike.
Come here. Yeah, very good. Yeah, say, Susan, Mike's a lot older than you, isn't he? I mean, good 20 years.
What about it?
It's a big difference, isn't it? Well, I mean, if you're going to marry him, it's... Well, have you thought about it?
Is this Dad's idea? Has he got you to have a go at me?
Dad, no, why do you think that?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. Tell me honestly, has Dad got you to have a go at me about Mike?
I told you, no, he said nothing to me about him. Oh, hey, look, now, don't get me wrong. I mean, Mike seems like a nice enough bloke to you. I've nothing against him. All I said was that he's a lot older than you, that's all.
Well, don't.
Well, looking forward
Come on, then, bro.
Yeah.
Kiss on, Dad.
Yeah, well, why not?
Dead right, sunshine. Like I keep telling you, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
Best place for them, I always say.
What?
The sea for fish.
What are you on about, you?
Ah, forget it. Have you got the details of that job, Sally?
Yeah, it's Martin's Nurseries on Dob Lane.
Oh, yeah, you can see all the greenhouses as you go down Roundthorne Road.
And I've written down all the shops you want these bedding plants to live into.
Right. Yeah, listen, that's going to be a dirty job, that. Let's leave it till after dinner. And that van is going to be all filthed up, so if we're going to go out in it tonight, you'll need a good clean out.
Well, that'll keep you busy for this afternoon, Teddy.
You what? I'm not cleaning the van out on my own.
If you want the van clean, you clean it. To me, it's a working vehicle, not a passion wagon.
Listen, mate, you'll be riding in it the same as me.
Ooh, no, I won't.
Oh, don't tell me you're not coming to a party. Oh, come on, man. Just 'cause this bird's cried off.
Oh, go on, Kelly. It's going to be a good laugh tonight.
Well, I'll be there, all right, but I'm not going in the van. For the same reason why Her Majesty the Queen does not attend the state opening of Parliament in a three-wheeler.
Just as long as you're going, mate. Should be a good night tonight. You've plenty of spare talent, and you never know your luck. You might even touch lucky.
Oh, I'm not leaving those things to chance. I'm taking someone.
Who?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look through my little black book. There must be some eligible young female who needs some colour bringing into her drab life.
Slimline bit of lemon. You sure that's all you want?
Yeah, positive. I want to be sober when I get to this party tonight. I don't know what it'll be like when it's finished.
Here's to you, then. Very many happy returns. 21 years old, eh? God blimey. Takes me back to when I was 21.
Did you have a party?
Not exactly. In fact, definitely not. No, I was 21 the day before my first business enterprise went. I had an idea it was going to happen. I remember distinctly what I had. I had one meal that day. Egg and chips on the slate in a little cafe in the Mile End Road. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I ever paid for that egg and chips.
You had some pretty tough times, though, didn't you?
Yeah, quite a few. It's not a bad thing. Makes you appreciate it when you've got something good, something worth hanging on to.
Hi, mate.
Solly not with you?
No, she told me to tell you she wanted to go out for a new bra for tonight. I offered to go with her, give her an helping hand. She said no.
Yeah, it's got taste. Have a pipe of Teddy, please.
Yeah.
You, taking a bird with you tonight, or what?
I don't know, mate. Don't know to disappoint.
Did you say a pint, Kevin?
Yeah, please.
Hey, Gloria, how do you fancy a good night out tonight? Drinking, dining, dancing?
What's the catch?
There's no catch. I'm offering to take you out.
Knew there was a catch. No thanks, Terry. I tell you what, ask me again in a few years' time, when your bashfulness has worn off. Ta.
It's bad, that, Sarah. Even the older women are turning you down.
Oh, sweat, mate. I'll keep offering. I'll be surprised how many will say yes, please.
Hey, did I hear you putting young Duck Egg in his place?
Oh, it's bad enough fighting the father off. I'm not encouraging the son.
Quite right. Should be a good do, though, this party that Ken Barlow's throwing. I'm invited and he said to bring a guest. Do you fancy it?
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind. Mind you, it's my life on here, you know.
Oh, Betty can cook, can't you, Betty? What's that? Well, I'm just saying, you and Jack Dulworth can manage in here if I take Gloria to Barlow's do.
Oh, I suppose so.
There you are, Gloria. We'll have a few laughs and trap a couple of young lads who know no better.
You'll have to remind me what to do with them.
I wouldn't mind it going to Ken's do myself.
I know, Betty, and I would have asked you love like a shot. Only she's down in the dumps, isn't she, Gloria? I reckon she badly needs cheering up. And you know me, a kindly thought here, helping hand there.
I do hope this party's going to be a success tonight. It is all rather a bit last minute. I mean, my dad hasn't half shoved it upon us.
Look, are you sure you really want me to go? I mean, it's a sort of family affair, isn't it?
Yeah, of course I do. I wouldn't want to go if you weren't there.
Wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Anyway, even if it is a family affair, you're going to be part of the family, aren't you?
Yeah, if your dad can't think of something to turn you off.
Mike, I really think he is adjusting now. Anyway, this party, it'll be a good chance to bury the hatchet, won't it?
Could be. I'll have a pretty shrewd idea where he'd like to bury it.
These shoes looked all right, did they?
Yeah, they look great.
Well, they felt a bit tight, actually, but it did look nice. I can stand it. What's that?
Oh, it's just a note from Peter saying he's taking Tracy and Jessica to some hamburger place for lunch.
That'll be down to Tracy. I bet she mithered his soul out. You know, she's really looking forward to this party.
Yeah, so am I.
Yes, I have noticed. Do you know, you had me baffled at first. I mean, you've never been much of a one for parties and that. And then it dawned on me.
What did?
What the idea is. What you're up to and why you're spending all this money. All these pals of Susan and Peter's you've invited. You're hoping Baldwin will stick out like a... well, like a...
A sore thumb is the usual expression. Suits Baldwin, too.
I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah, of course you are. This infatuation of Susan's, it's totally artificial. Part of my fault, I suppose. I mean, you're quite right. I should have ignored it instead of forcing her into his arms. Still, this party, lots of people her own age around, I think she might very well begin to reflect a little, see just how ludicrous the relationship is.
You just won't give up, will you?
No. And I never will. Right, not often I get to see you two together. It's a real family gathering.
Just
just hope we're not going to outnumber the rest of the guests.
Oh, don't worry, they'll be here. Nobody likes getting to a party too early.
Well, unless they're keen on free drink.
Which just about covers everybody round here.
Well, in fact, it's a good rule. The first arrivals at a party are always the drunkards.
Oh, Peter,
Hello.
will you dance with me?
What, now? Right this minute?
Yeah.
All right, let's go and talk to the DJ. She's the one to see. Tell her what sort of music you like.
All right.
Here, you won't forget whose boyfriend he is, will you? I think I'd better come with you.
You know, your dress is lovely.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, it looks really great.
You both look very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hello.
Hello. The party starts here, right? I take it you two are the go-go dancers.
Are we too early? I was afraid we might be.
Dear, I'm afraid it was my fault. I kept rushing early because I always like to be early.
Ah, well, according to Peter, that makes you a dedicated drinker, maybe.
Oh, no. Two's my limit, you know me. More than two when I get tipsy.
Don't worry, Mavis. Nobody's accusing you of being an alcoholic.
Happy birthday, Susan.
And then a happy returns.
Thank you very much.
Wish yourself.
Right, well, come on, Mavis. Let's go and get you the first of your 2 drinks, and I shall be counting, you know.
Oh, no,
Come on.
Ken, honestly, two is not
What are you having, Emily?
Oh,
Yeah, all right, look.
Dad's in a good mood, isn't he?
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Makes a nice change. Oh, I don't mean that like he sounds. It's just that he seems to be getting used to the idea, you know, Mike and me. Hiya. I don't believe it. There's Alfred Newcastle here. Hello. All right. Where do you all spring from?
Hiya. Did you know we were coming?
No idea.
Blame it on your dad. He rang Tim at the weekend. He asked him to round us all up.
Where is Tim? Isn't he here?
Well, do you really want to know? Well, he was coming, but he changed his mind at the last minute. Because of you getting engaged. Well, you know how Potty is about you.
Oh, that's silly. He knows I like him a lot.
Yeah, well, he didn't want to meet your fiancé, and that's what it's all about. But I do. Come on, Susan, wheel him out. Let's give him the once-over.
Well, he's not here yet, but he will be.
Hey, get off, Mrs. O. Don't wait up for us. Got me key. You're in the front here with me, sweetheart. Kevin can go on the back.
Bloody hell, it's like.
Oh, Kevin, up a bit.
Why don't you sort of sit on my knee?
No, thanks. Kevin, will you give all the pushing?
Well, look, up a bit.
Kevin, why don't you go in the back?
Why don't you go in the back and I'll drive? Where's Kayla?
Oh, he said he'd see us at the party.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, he's not going to turn up. He'll be sulking at home because that pal of yours let him down.
So we won't give him a knock?
See you know what he's like.
Well, my dress is getting all ravaged.
Well, you know the answer, don't you? Take it off.
Oh, you've a one-track mind, you.
Yeah, a dirt track.
Well, it's only healthy interest, that's all. Right, let's get going. Now, I'm just feeling for the gear stick, Sally. You understand that, don't you?
I'm sure some of these young people are going to be troubled with arthritis in later life.
Well, they do say dancing's very good exercise,
Yes,
don't they?
in moderation. But, I mean, there's no moderation about the dancing nowadays, is there?
Peter. Who's the rather sinister-looking young man?
That's my mate Nigel. He's in the Navy too.
Oh, well, I mean, when I say sinister, I don't...
Yeah, you're right. He is sinister looking. He breeds ferrets.
Oh.
I'll get him to come and tell you about it later on.
Oh, young people these days. I think I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
What about him? He evidently doesn't feel too old for anything, getting engaged to a 21-year-old.
No, but if we started cavorting about with young men, we'd just look silly. I mean, men can get away with these things, can't they? It's not fair.
There are you, Sue. I turned up.
I'd come looking for you if you hadn't.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Do you want to go and have yourself a drink? Just over there. Yeah, very nice. Right, we're going to go and dance then?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
What's up?
My friends from Glasgow, what are you doing here?
Your dad rounded us all up.
I'd like you to meet...
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Barlow. We spoke on the phone.
I'm not Mr. Barlow.
No, this is Mike. Mike Gary.
Oh, sorry.
This is my dad.
Ah, you must be Gary. Ah, that's right. Well, you can see we all got here. And we brought you something special for your birthday. It's a haggis.
Oh, you idiot.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
What, Susan's pal thinking ballroom with her father, you mean? I loved it. Did you see his expression?
I shouldn't think Susan was madly chuffed about it either.
Well, it's her own fault, isn't it? One of the hazards of getting engaged to an old man.
Have you, Seen anything you fancy?
No, not really. Have you?
Yeah, standing next to me.
Hey, look, there's Curly. He's got a girl with him. Who is she?
Oh, do you know her?
No, but I'm going to.
Tina, I'd like you to meet some friends of mine. This is Kevin, Sally, and my business partner, Terry.
Pleased to meet you, sweetheart.
How'd you get here? Could have had a lift in the van.
You gave over, Kev. There's ways of doing these things. We've got a taxi, and they'll get a taxi back.
How did Curly get to meet you, sweetheart? Did he knock your mum's dustbin over or something?
Excuse us, Terry, while we get a drink.
We haven't had that dance yet, have we?
No, come on, let's go before someone asks me if I'm your grandfather.
Right, can I have your attention, please, everybody? Just for a minute, moment's silence. Thank you very much, thank you. Susan, Peter, come here for a minute, please.
Keep it short, Dad. It all turns into a pumpkin at 12 o'clock.
Oh, well, don't worry. It's not going to be a speech. Well, not really. Right, I just want to say thank you to you all for coming along and joining us on this twin celebration.
Thanks for inviting us.
I must confess that neither Peter nor Susan asked for this party. I talked them into it, in fact, even twisted their arms a little. It's an act of complete self-indulgence on my part, because... well, because I'm so proud of the pair of them. And here they both are, 21 today. All right, plenty of time for that later. Thank you. The way Peter's going, he'll end up Admiral of the Fleet. Susan, with her gifts and her intelligence, well, she's got a wonderful career ahead of her. She could go a long way if she wants to. Right, I hope you all got a drink in your hand, and you'll join me in wishing a happy birthday to Peter and Susan. Peter and Susan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, 1, 2, 3, blow! Okay, take it away whenever you're ready.
Come on, Susie. I think we can dance some sort of modified Highland fling to some monkey music. What have you got two, Vic?
Surely you checked up before you came out.
Yeah.
Have you got
Right,
everything?
Gloria,
Yeah,
let's
come
get
on.
to this party before they sip all the booze and share out all the fellas.
Well, I'm ready when you are. Taxi will be here in a minute.
Where's Jack Duckegg?
Down in the cellar.
Do you know, Betty, I sometimes think he's got a little business of his own down there, growing mushrooms or something. Anyway, kid, it doesn't look as though you'll be too pushed tonight. But if you do get busy, make sure Milado does his share.
Don't worry.
There's a taxi out there. Is it for you?
That's right, sunshine. Well, we'll see you, Betty. Come on, Gloria. Thought you can't start till we get there.
Here.
Well, on a double date, those two.
Yeah, they've gone to this party Ken Barlow's giving for his kids. The twins, you know, the 21 today.
You know, she puzzles me, that girl.
Oh, Gloria?
Yeah. I mean, nice-looking girl, nice with it. You think there'd be a fella in the picture somewhere, wouldn't you?
Well, she's already given one his marching orders. No apparent reason. Ever such a nice lad. David Atherton's his name.
Wow.
Yeah?
One of nice little misters, that, eh?
Yeah.
Round to bitter, please.
OK, my love.
You mean to tell me that you've been living in Weatherfield all your life and I've never seen you?
You've probably seen me, you've just not noticed.
You're joking, aren't you? It's Curly that needs the specs, not me. What do you want, Sal?
Oh, I don't know, whatever's going.
Right, Tina.
Oh, a glass of sparkling wine, please.
Right.
Kev, can you give us down with these drinks, mate?
I'll mind the girls.
Right, yeah, like back.
All right, sweetheart, you'll get used to it.
Same again, please, love.
She's here. I like that Tina girl.
Yes, isn't she?
Yeah, keep an eye on her. Terry fancies it like mad.
Over. She's far too intelligent for him. He'd bore her.
Yeah, like that Andy Clayton, you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, and look what happened to her. I'm telling you, they'll have her off you.
Ought I to be thinking about getting Tracy home to bed?
No, it's a once-in-a-lifetime affair, this. Let's be feckless, irresponsible parents for once.
You are enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Marvellous. I mean, just look at all these youngsters, Susan's friends, and then look at Baldwin. You can't help but notice the difference.
Maybe the difference is what she likes.
These youngsters have got so much going for them, energy and ideas. Compared to them, Baldwin's not just a different generation, he's from another planet.
Right then, seeing as you're so chuffed with yourself, dance with me.
I was just wondering, Ken and Knight Baldwin, are they on better terms now?
They don't confide in me, mate.
Well, I've not been watching, but I don't think they've spoken a word to each other all evening.
Well, they do say, if you can't say anything pleasant, don't say anything at all.
There you go, one sparkling vino lino.
Thanks. Oh, she went with your friend. I'm done with you yet, Mike?
That's all right, the night's still young, yeah? Anyway, I've got something to give you first. Your birthday present.
Where are we going?
Not far.
Where are we going?
Not far.
Oh, Mike, don't be so mysterious.
Just walk this way. OK, that's far enough.
What's this all about?
I've told you, it's your birthday present.
It's freezing cold. You mean we brought me out here just
You
to...
are standing next to it.
I don't know. You don't mean...
That's all yours. It's taxed, insured. Now, don't try driving it tonight. I told the manager you'll leave it here and pick it up in the morning.
Oh, Mike, a car.
Do you like it?
Oh.
Sit down, pal. Just sit a bit. No. You'll be okay.
Has he had too much to drink, has he? No. Why don't you take him outside, perhaps with fresh air, liven him up a bit?
You're right. Come on, Jimmy.
See you in a minute.
And the next record is called Torture.
Yeah. By the way, I think you were a very lucky girl.
Oh, what Mike you mean?
Very tasty. And nice with it.
Yeah, no.
When am I going to have this dance you've been promising me all night, then?
Right now?
Hey, Gloria, feel like dancing?
No, thanks, Terry, if you don't mind.
Are you all right, Gloria? You've gone dead quiet.
Oh, of course I'm all right. I just don't feel like dancing.
Well, I do. I'm very partial to a nice young lad. I eat him for breakfast.
All right, but any funny business, and I'll be telling me that.
Oh, will you? I'll tell him if there isn't.
Your friend Nigel is being sick in the gents.
Well, don't see if he's all right.
There's another lad, one of the Newcastle lot, I think. He's being sick as well, but he didn't get as far as the gents.
Well, like you were saying, these young people have got so much going for them.
Are you speaking to me or what?
Yeah.
You're sulking, aren't you, because I was dancing with Terry?
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, terrific.
Hey, you're a good dancer.
Well, you're the first girl that ever thought so.
Perhaps you've been too good for him.
You know, I've often thought that.
Susan looks happy, doesn't she? Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Mike's very attractive, isn't he? Of course, when you look at the men our own age, most of them seem like little boys, don't they? Anyway, I hope you'll ask me for a wedding.